As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight we begin the homestand with the first of four between the Washington Nationals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Robbie Ray gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. The 0-2 once more. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Fourth home run for him on the season. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's Brian Dozier now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Short, hit hard. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Juan Soto, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Zimmerman is on his way home. He will score as it's now a 3-0 ball game. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. And now for Washington, Adam Eaton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. To first, Walker takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Washington leads this one. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first throw, 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
Popped him up. Turner into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for the team. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Dyson rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Bat. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 0-1 the count. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Walker stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Eaton going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season. And the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Up next for Arizona, J.J. Chasen. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Striding into the box, Carson Kelly. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Into the box now, Robbie Ray. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
The center fielder, number 1,
Here's Gerard Dyson trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 delivery. Soft liner to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. So digging in now, Yan Gomes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's three things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155, center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. Hit to short. Chasen scoops it up onto first, and there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 30.
Striding in now for the Nats, Max Scherzer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll step off. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half. Digging in the switch hit.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Take your base.
Now batting, Carson Kelly. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Popped him up. Zimmerman in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Settling in now, Robbie Ray looking to follow up.
Pitcher, Robbie Ray.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. So striding in, Eduardo Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard toward right center. Robles has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Into the box now, the Nationals.
Leading off for the Nationals, the pitcher number 32.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. In his career, Zimmerman is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Dozier on second. Rendon on at first with 2 down.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Nats leave a pair. Can't cut into that 6th. Coming to the plate now.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks. Second baseman, Wilmer Flores. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 70.
In now is Adam Eaton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him.
Adam Eaton.
Andrew Chafin takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Chafin stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pulled softly out toward right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really.
Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 66.
From the stretch. Here's a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Hit well on the ground to first. Walker has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. D-backs out in front, 6-3. Back to the top spot in the Arizona line.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Gerard Whitehead.
Riding in once again, Wilmer Flores. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Dozier over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamond. Howie Kendrick is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here.
Let's play ball.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick. Now pitching for Washington, number 51.
Now at the plate. Number 66. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a pickoff play at second. Back in standing. Swihart over at second. Kelly at first. 1 gone. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Number 1.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Here comes the first pitch. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Diamondbacks leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 6th. Archie Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25.
Anthony Red.
Archie Bradley.
First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Liner toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back in standing. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Justin Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Justin
Standing in, Adam Jones. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside corner. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Standing in now, Christian Walker. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Popped him up. Dozier moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
the batter, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Here's the catcher, Young.
Leading off for the Nationals, catcher
Greg Holland comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
for the Diamondback, number 56.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Got him.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Now in the box, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Grounded to short. On the first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Now batting, pitcher, Justin Miller.
Wilmer Depot will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Wilmer Depot.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 302 is the average coming in. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Arizona get their 20th home win this year. Robbie Ray earns win number 7 on the season. Max Scherzer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Greg Holland hammers down the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score.